Yo, 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 what it do, YouTube? It's your favorite white boy, Mike Easy, back with the real. You already know the deal. Exclusive gang. Chop in, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, man. When you come here, you come correct. You come to get the realest, exclusive, most in-depth, straight to your brain, man. Putting it on a low scale level where you can understand the content out here on YouTube right now, man. So make sure you go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Share the video, get it out to the mass people so they all understand and all can relate to where we coming from, man. But for this video right here, we're gonna be speaking about more of the Drake saga, man. All kind of stuff's been popping off with your boy hailing from Toronto the 6th, as you may know. Um, some crazy stuff's been going on, man. So for one, we all know Drake's security guard got shot the other day, right? I think it's been like 2 days ago now. Drake's security guard got shot um in an apparent drive-by. So I want to make this. So Drake's security guard got shot in a drive-by. Now there's reports of everywhere coming out that they didn't know who it was. They didn't even know what type of car it was. They had no idea. And one might think, how around Drake's $100 million crib? Hold on. Drink water, guys. Stay hydrated. One might think, how around Drake's $100 million crib, they ain't got 11,000 cameras, every angle of every inch of every blade of grass around Drake's crib. Drake being Drake, the biggest rapper in the world. You know what I'm saying? And well, truth is, they do have visuals. Cause remember, at the beginning it was reports. Matter of fact, let's go. It was beginning at the reports that police was asking for anybody on information to come up. Come up, tell me what you know. Call in, Crime Stoppers. The basics. You know how it rolls. But so his security guard was shot in a drive-by. It wasn't nobody walked up on him, anything like that. He was actually shot from a moving vehicle. They don't know how many times they shot. They know it was a few times though. It was more than one. They didn't really say anything about shell casings or anything of that matter. It was just mainly, we think it was a drive-by. Security guard got shot. People called in, about gunshots. We went there, found a security guard with one gunshot wound to the chest, and he was unresponsive. That means he was knocked out, and probably from the loss of blood. And so after that, they rushed him to the hospital. He went up under emergency surgery. Still no word on him yet. Don't know if, they said it was non-life-threatening injuries, but like I said before, anytime you get shot, it's a life-threatening injury because your ass can die. I mean, straight up. Especially in the chest area, that's critical. But Toronto police have said the security guard was shot overnight. We know that. It remains unclear if Drake was at home. Yeah, we know that. See, now this is some new information that they put out. Police are currently assessing video that captures the shooting, but they are not releasing information about it due to video quality issues. That could mean a few different things. That could mean the camera was blurry. The camera only caught a few angles. The camera, it went dead at a certain part. They cut the cables. Could mean a couple different things. We don't know how it all went down. The camera could have got shot. It could have caught the first couple shots, and then one of the shots could have shot the camera. Who knows? Footage stays on there though, because see, the camera records, most likely that's how it goes. The camera records the video, and then it goes to a DVR where the camera footage is stored. That's usually how these type of processes work. The victim is in the hospital and is in serious condition. Witness told Canadian media he had sustained several gunshot wounds, including one to the chest. See, this is new right here. We had only thought at the beginning he had only got one gunshot wound, so apparently it's more than one from this news articles at BBC right here. I don't know how true that is, but if it's more than one, that's a little different. That's a little different right there. Um, what makes it so crazy about this? Guns are not allowed in Canada. Only polices can have guns. Security guards can't have guns. You can't even have a private owned gun in Canada. That's how strict the gun laws is. So that goes right there tells you strict gun laws do not prevent criminals from getting guns. Yeah, from this perfect incident, perfect example. You can't have guns. A security guard can't have guns, but a criminal can have guns. Criminal can shoot your security guard. Now, if the security guard was out there standing with an AR-15 or something like they do here in the U.S., who knows? I'm not saying it would have happened, but it could have deterred anybody from shooting. Oh, why are we gonna shoot at him and he's got an AR-15 and we just have these pistols? More likely, it's probably a pistol he got shot with. You know, because Canada being real strict on gun laws, you want to make it hard as possible to get caught with a gun. So you don't want to be riding around with a big ass AR-15, and it's strictly prohibited of having guns, in the country. Um, but what's so crazy about this though is so this happened around 2 a.m. Just a week before, just a week before, just a week before, I spelled that all wrong. So Drake's security guard gets shot 2 days ago around 2 a.m. Just last week, the Weeknd's co-manager, co-owner, co-manager, security guard was shot. I say, and check this. Multiple 911 calls came in regarding shots fired around 2:30 a.m. Now this could be a coincidence, but what's the coincidence of both people being shot 2 o'clock a.m. range, both being security guards, one being tied to Drake, one being tied to the Weeknd, and we all know both of them hail from Canada, right? Both of them are in kind of an ongoing beef. See, it's just not Drake versus Kendrick. It's actually Drake versus Metro, Drake versus Kendrick, Drake versus The Weeknd, Drake versus Future, Drake versus Rick Ross, and many others. Because this beef right here kind of divided the music industry. The big saying, pick sides. People pick sides. Drake and The Weeknd's been going, back and forth for years now. Some say it's because The Weeknd didn't want to sign to Drake and this and that. Some say it was over songs. Some say it was over women. Who knows what the real cause of the beef is? But evidently they're not on the same page. So I find it kind of weird. I find it kind of weird that they both get shot in the 2 a.m.s. Both security guards. You know what I mean? That security guard out there is in pretty critical condition too. But what might be a little different about this? There was the Weeknd's managers shootout at his home. It was in LA, it wasn't in Canada. And it was multiple people wearing surgical masks. So they are saying that could have been a robbery gone wrong. Maybe the robbers came there and thinking it was going to be an easy lick, thinking nobody was going to be home. Met a security guard, they didn't think it was going to be there. Maybe he started shooting back and they just sprayed him up. But so yeah, we really ain't got no more information on Drake's security guard being shot. We don't even know what security guard it is. Maybe it's probably a security company he's got hired that stays on guard 24/7. It's probably got a guard shack. Let's see. Let's see if Drake's got a guard shack. See, this is Drake's house right here. Here's a better picture. So this is Drake's house. Like the driveway is like right there in the middle. And like the road's like over here. There's Drake's famous pool. No, that's not actually his pool. His pool's in the back. Let's see. Maybe we can get it from this way. Hey, come on. Come on now, you slow mo. I just wanted to see his outside view. Don't tell me Drake's only got 4 bedrooms in that big ass house, bro. Ain't no way. Dude got 70 rooms in the house and got 4 bedrooms. Come on, bro. Them bedrooms better be the size of freaking the gym. But anyways, okay, so you walk up into Dre's, boom, there's his house, there's where he parks his cars. The streets right out there. It's still not a real good. So maybe it's a little better. Okay, I just seen Portland Circle. Street view. Come on, man. It should be loading. All these dusty images, man. God, you're not helping out nothing. Man. But I was just trying to see if they had a guard shack. Trying to see, what situation the guard might have been in to get shot. Okay, Portland Circle right there. Maybe he does have a guard shack beside the road. I would think he does. Where security's at, because that's a big $100 million house. But anyway, so he gets shot. Now, there's some reports that before the shooting went on, there was like some people playing music real loud that even the residents caught on to, and it was kind of fishy. Because I mean, it's stupid. It's like, let's see, Drake, let's see. So he was shot in the arm. See, these things say different things. Some say the chest, some tell you multiple times. One says the arm. Right, people play music outside home. It's like on the news thing, but I want to see if they got any words for it that we could read. So evidently, man, I got it from a news, like a news, people on the news. I'm pretty sure it's from this incident right here and not from the new one that we're about to talk about. But we heard that before the shooting, yeah, I want to say like, no. Okay, so before the shooting, like 10 minutes before the shooting, there was actually another shooting, like 2 miles down the road. So 2 miles down the road, 10 minutes before Drake's shooting, another shooting happened. Then Drake's security guard gets shot 10 minutes later. Coincidence? I think not. Too close in proximity. The times is too close together, right in the same vicinity. So let me see. Person shot. Um, okay, we're about to get it at. Where's Drake's house located? But anyways, there was somebody else shot. So there was somebody else shot before Drake's security guard got shot, right? Can't find really no information on it right now. I'm not about to go search for it because we got something else to talk about. But there was somebody else shot, man. Don't know if it's stemming from the beef with Kendrick or who's he beefing with. Like I said, the Weeknd's from Canada. Could be his people. Drake's got ties with everybody, Hell's Angels, mob people, evidently, all kind of people. But they're still investigating it right now to see if it's got anything to do with the Kendrick beef because it's just mighty funny. Uh, Nothing happened before. The beef goes crazy now. People end up getting shot. Just saying. Just saying. But as soon as we get some more information on it, we're gonna bring it to you straight up. You already know how we're rocking. Um, but okay, to the next thing. So Drake's security guard gets shot, and then today, person apprehended following attempted break-in at Drake's house. So now this is a different time. This is not the same time. This is not the people trying to break into Drake's house and shoot a security guard. This is another person. Two totally separate instances. Says, police search for. Let's see what it says.
A.m. Police were called to a shooting at the residence behind me here.
Let's talk about the shooting.
When officers arrived, they located a male who was suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. That male was taken to hospital in serious condition. That person was working apparently as a...
Yeah, so don't get it confused. That's not Drake's bodyguard. That's just one of his security that he's got hired from a company. I mean, Drake's house is built like a fortress. That was his whole main ordeal, so you're not getting in there easy. But it says, try to zoom in for y'all a little bit. Following a shooting near the home of rap star Drake earlier this week, a person was apprehended by authorities Wednesday following an attempted break-in at the rapper's home. Toronto Police Services officers were called to Drake's home around 2 p.m. Wednesday after an individual attempted to gain access to the property. Police could not disclose the individual's identity because the person was not apprehended under the Ontario Mental Health Act, meaning the incident is not being treated as a criminal matter. Under the Act, authorities may take a person in custody to a physician for examination. Blah, blah, blah. It's unknown if Drake was at home when the trespassing occurred. So some people are saying this is a fan just trying to break in, trying to get access. And some people say it could be stemming from something else. Now, as you know, the OVO stores around have been vandalized.
At the residence,
This beef
he was
is kind of
standing outside of the
getting,
gates in front of
I
the
wouldn't
residence
say
when the shooting occurred.
out of hand.
We have
Well,
individuals
it could be
who
getting out of
obviously
hand if
performed the
the shooting is tied to
who
that.
see-
But this is like the first stint of violence that we could maybe possibly tie to the beef. It was all words first. You know, everybody wanted to keep it on wax. They wanted to say, hey, you know, don't get it in the streets. Just keep it in rap, make the disses. But it's kind of hard when you start talking about people's families, start talking about all this other different stuff. People's emotions get involved. You start trying to ruin people's careers and stuff. You know, you kind of think it would be Drake, and then after the allegations they try to put on him that it was him trying to shoot up Kendrick's crib or something. You know, not saying that, but I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying. It's kind of crazy. Hold on for a second. All right, I'm back. So he had a security guard shot, and then he had a guy attempting to break in his house. Just one day after the shooting. So just one day after a security guard working at Rapper Drake's Toronto home was shot. Man on Wednesday was apprehended for attempting to enter the same residence, authorities said. We don't know who caught him. After that security guard went down, I promise you, he had another one replace him like that. He ain't taking no chances. And so I guess that's how it is right there. This is what I was trying to look for a while ago. So this is outside of Drake's house. This is probably the road. Security guard out front, probably walking around like that. They drive by. Pow, pow, pow. Shoot at him. Hit him. You know what I mean? Crazy. Crazy they don't let them have guns, man. They should have guns, you know? Look, there's a security camera right there. Right there. Can you see that? If I could highlight it, I can't do. Security camera right there. There's probably another one right there. It looks like one right here too. It looks like one. That's one for sure. So that's probably the footage that they're reviewing for the shooting and everything else. You see Drake's little passcode thing right there to get his gate open. He's got some super high walls. Now these are not usual for Canada because they have strict restrictions on the height on like certain accrements to properties, fences, gates, things like that. But Drake being Drake, he obviously gets the special treatment. You know what I mean? They could probably make a few calls. Hey man, I need to raise this. The limit's 10 foot. I need to go 20. I need 20 feet walls. Make sure ain't nobody climbing these. But we don't even know what the guy tried to break in at. We don't know if it's connected. We don't know anything like that. Like I said, some people were saying it was a fan. Some people were saying it was something else. Drake has won 5 Grammys, and one of them is for the best-selling recording artist of all time. That is insane. That is insane. That is insane. Two. But yeah, man. So we're gonna keep y'all updated with that. Future versus Gunna. So people saying Future and Gunna's beefing right now because Gunna's allegedly dropping an album on May 10th. Future said he's dropping a mixtape on May 10th. And you know everything from the Gunna and YSL, Young Thug trial and everything. A lot of people ain't rocking with him in the industry right now. Fans are still rocking with him, but a lot of rappers ain't. And so there was a little back and forth going on Twitter. Future basically said, "Bump your album. Ain't nobody looking at that. Mine's hotter. I'm dropping it on the same day." They used to be homies. That's so bright. Okay. Fuck what these boys talking about. Fuck your album. Shit ain't slapping like my mixtape. So that's some tweets they tweeted earlier today. Future that real demon, man. He really out there in them streets, man. You can't mess with Future. He get you whacked. And that's on the good gang. People say Gunna like that, though. I don't know. What y'all think? Who album would y'all rather listen to, Gunna or Futures, when it drops on that day? Which one y'all gonna listen to first? I know y'all probably listen to both of them, but I ain't gonna lie though. That last mixtape Gunna dropped, or is the album? I can't really remember. That last one he just dropped when he was released. That junk slapped. Like every song on that junk, like he was rapping his life out. Like if he had to rap to stay alive, he definitely would have stayed alive. Like he killed that shit, dude. That's one of my favorite albums of that whole year. No lie. And I was on the hate Gunna train for a long time. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. I guess we'll see what's popping off. My glasses. It's getting like real bright to my eyes and stuff. A lot of beefs going on now. I see JT and Sukiyana's beefing. But we ain't talking about it right now. Only thing beefing right now is Kendrick and Drake, man. On the game. But yeah, man, so Drake's security guard gets shot and then his house tries to get broken into. Just saying. It ain't like somebody got caught with a gun outside Drake's. No, somebody literally got shot, his security guard. So big investigation going on right now, man. I'm gonna keep y'all updated as best I can. You know, Mikey's where we keep it real. You already know the deal. I'm trying to update y'all, keep y'all heavily informed, gang. You know how we rocking. Make sure y'all like and subscribe for more videos. And I'm gonna be back with y'all, man. You know how we doing it.